Hey, can I whisper in your ear? Welcome to Wednesday Night Whispers with your host, Latasha Curry, the domesticated diva. All right. So, are you ready for a gospel explosion? Tonight's guest is singer, songwriter, producer, praise leader, stage playwright, and director. He is unafraid to rock the waves in the contemporary gospel music. It was not until a strong and distinct voice from God shook him during a Sunday morning service saying, "Do not compromise." Since then, his talents and gifts have been strictly for God's glory. He states, "My whole purpose and goal is to let people know that God is a gracious God and that He loves everyone unconditionally." Please welcome my guest, Oscar Devo Hines. Hello,
Hey,
Mr.
what's going on? What's
Hines.
going on? Hey,
How are you tonight?
hey, I'm great. I'm great. I can't complain. I'm blessed.
No, oh, that sounds awesome. That's what I try to say, but some days it gets harder to say it than others.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
So everyone knows I'm Latasha Scurry, domesticated diva. This is really my first time meeting you, but I'm really excited to have you here because I'm 50 and I still don't know my talents. So when I hear somebody who can sing and praise and give grace glory to God, I am ready to hear from that person, and I hope everyone else is as well. So give us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm gonna start off by saying this crazy. Gerard,
Hmm.
we used to sing together. We was in a group up in Daytona Beach, Florida. R&B group, travel all around the world. Open up for people like Gerald Levert, Silk, Boyz II Men, NSYNC.
Really?
I mean, we just had a great time, and been knowing Gerard for a long time. He's like a brother, and it's been a blessing. Down just doing R&B, and now God
Okay.
he came into my life and changed things or whatever. Just like you said, at first I was compromising because I wanted to do R&B,
Yeah.
the nice, clean kind, and still be a praise leader at the same time.
Okay. Well, listen, and for everyone who is just joining this show in progress, we had a little technical difficulties, but it's nothing short of God's glory that we're here. Now, the Gerard he's speaking of is my brother-in-law. If you notice the same last name, Gerard Scurry, and so I want to thank him for introducing me to you, having you here to me tonight on my little platform. It's not huge, but
Hey,
for those
don't
who
say little. It's God's platform. He's gonna
okay,
fill it.
God's platform. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And so tell us your background. Where are you from? I know a little bit about your circle, Gerard Scurry, and I do you know Roosevelt?
Yes, Rose,
Okay,
Harlem
okay,
Rose. Yeah, all of
okay,
us. Stayed in Florida. I went to school in Florida. Went to
okay.
Bethune-Cookman College. It was a Bethune-Cookman College at the time. Now it's Bethune-Cookman University.
I'm so sorry you went there because you know
Uh oh. Oh,
I'm
hey,
a
hey,
rattler.
hey.
Mm,
That's another show right there.
yeah, it is.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I stayed in Florida, and also stayed in Georgia. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia, and it's great here. A lot of great opportunity here, and God, He's just really been blessing.
Okay. So have you always now before you were a singer songwriter, was that your profession? Has this always been your profession, or were you doing something else before now?
I was into sports, football and track.
Okay.
So that was yeah. I wanted. That's what I was doing,
Okay.
and God said, you know what, you know, I need for you to sing for me and stuff. But I wanted to play football and just wanted to do those things. But singing always been on me. But I just really never pursued it until I really started going to college and stuff. So
Okay. Now, I did read a little bit about your background. You said this came about in church one day. You were when you realized that you could sing. Was that
Yes,
is
yes.
that
Not
okay?
sing, but uh, it came to me when I was in church. See, at the time, I was still, like I said, I was still in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do Brian McKnight, people like that, and
Right.
because it was clean. But
Yeah.
I was a praise leader at my church at the time,
Okay.
and I was sitting, in, in the choir stand, and the pastor at the time he was talking about compromising,
Mm.
and I was just sitting there thinking, I like, he's talking to me,
Okay.
because
Okay.
I was still out there clubbing, doing clubs and stuff, and then Sunday mornings, Wednesday nights, doing choir rehearsal and all of
Yep.
that. So yeah,
So now I hear you say praise leader. For those who don't know, can you tell us what is a praise leader?
well, it's a person that leads, the congregation into worship with
Okay.
singing.
Okay.
The pastor he preaches, and the praise leader, he sings and
Okay.
give God glory through that way.
Okay. Now you for me, I'm not a I can't sing a lick, and I do not think that even singing lessons will help me. So, did this come natural for you, or did you practice with someone?
You know, like I said, throughout my high school years, I was into sports. Uh, martial arts, boxing. I was into all of that.
Okay.
But uh, my last year of high school, at the time, I was like, you know, should I go and play football, or whatever, or should I go to do something else, whatever?
Okay.
And of course, I wanted to play football, but I did that, and really didn't work out the way I wanted to work.
Okay.
And my uncle at the time, was the president of the alumni club. He said,
Okay.
why don't you try out for the concert chorale? Just try that. Since the football situation, you really don't like
Mhm.
that. So I did, and I made it, and that's how I met Roosevelt, and
Okay.
we formed a group, and
Okay.
traveled everywhere.
Okay. Awesome. That sounds good. Now you said songwriter. Have you written a lot of songs? Do you have some in your repertoire that we might know?
Well, I've written songs for several artists.
Okay.
Uh, when I moved back here to Atlanta, I had an opportunity to work with the group Silk. I don't know if you know them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Oh,
50. I know Silk.
oh, okay, okay. And I was friends with one of the brothers in the group, whatever.
Oh.
And he told him to say, you know what, my friend Devo, he can write and stuff. He and all of that. And I was like, yeah, I can write. So I got an opportunity to write on one of the songs,
Okay.
and I was young. I didn't know. They gave me a little money, and the song with the album with platinum, and yeah, yeah. So I just like, okay, that was a lesson learned. Just
What?
gave me a little money. The name of the song is "I Wonder." If you
Okay.
go and look it up, I did the
Yes.
first verse.
I
I wrote the
know. I
first
wonder,
verse.
but I can't believe it. So, is it because you didn't have a manager and you didn't know
Didn't
that
have a
world?
manager. Didn't have a
Okay.
manager. Young.
And they,
Give me a little money. I'm happy.
yep, they
I was
saw
able to
fresh
travel with them.
fish.
But that was a lesson learned. Yes.
Okay. And so I'm sure since then you've grown and are you working with a manager or are you your own manager now?
Well, I'm really my own manager because, like I said, when I was with Roosevelt and Gerard, them, I was the youngest one in the group, so I learned a lot from them.
Okay.
So, I learned the business, and I learned the business from the managers that was managing us and
Yeah,
stuff.
right,
So
that's right.
now I'm able to go in, negotiate, write for different artists, put a
Hmm.
contract together, and all that.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. So you're producing and directing, and there's stage playwright. Talk about all of that. I don't even know where to begin because I don't know what a stage playwright does. Just talk to us about it.
Well, I'm a writer already.
Okay.
God, He just blessed me to put together several things. I wrote a skit called "Beautiful,"
Mm,
and the skit basically it's about a girl getting bullied. It's a bullying skit, because I deal with that a lot. I'm a school teacher. I deal with that
Okay.
a lot,
Okay.
and God just put on my heart, why won't you just write something, a little skit, and put it out there? And I had the students act in it. They
Okay.
played the parts, and from there, God just kept giving me things. So
Okay.
from there, I wrote a stage play along with this young lady named Latanya Mitchell. The
Okay.
name of the play is God's Love. Can you hear
Okay.
me? And the play basically it's about my family. I have a son who's autistic, and the
Okay.
play was based around him.
Okay.
And it was really, really moving, and the the meaning of the play touched a lot of lives.
Okay. And so, but it's not published anywhere where we can go see it. Is it online?
It's on YouTube, yes.
Okay.
I have it
And
on
keep,
YouTube.
can you
It's
say that name again so that when I finish, I can put it in the description box?
yes, the name of the place, God's Love. Can you hear me?
God's love. Can you hear me? Okay, I got that one. Oh wow, I'm interested to see it. I will link it to this post so that everybody can check it out and see your other side of your talents. You sing and you write, and
Yes.
I
One
didn't know
thing
that you were
about
a
that
teacher.
play,
Hmm.
all the songs in the play was the original. All the songs in the play I wrote all of the songs. So that
I
makes
wouldn't
it
have it any other way. I'm quite sure. We're hearing your talents. We know that you have lots of talents right now, and I'm just blessed to be in your presence because this girl is still dumpster diving. God, tell me what they are. Tell me what they are. I am dumpster diving. Well, this is interesting. I really can't say that I know someone who has written plays. Everybody, and I'm sure this is how Tyler Perry got started by writing
yes.
skits and screenplays. But so that just lets us know that you're on your way to some bigger and better things. So when you get there, don't forget us little people, okay?
Oh no, most definitely I won't do that. Since my
So where
brother,
your inspiration comes from?
Gerard and Roseville, we just like we stay in contact with each other.
Okay. All right. So where does your inspiration come from when you're writing a song, when you're writing a play? Where's all of this bottled up inspiration come from?
Well, just life experiences. So some of the
Mhm.
things that I've been through. I went through a major divorce. One of the songs I have called "The Wheel,"
Okay.
and that song really, really, just God just gave me the words. In the middle of the night, I was just in the bed and I was thinking about all the stuff, and He just gave me the whole entire song. And
Okay.
just life experiences, things that I've been through. That's where I get inspiration from. And
Ah.
but the most important thing I get it from God. He gives me all of the words, the arrangements, and everything.
Okay, so you've seen yourself evolve from being on the church floor as a little boy to this big artist. Talk to us about your awards and accolades.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I didn't grow up in the church. Yeah, I didn't grow up in the church, but you know what? But that's
You're
just
there now, so that's all that counts.
yeah, that's all that counts. Yes, you're
Yep,
right.
yep. So, what are the awards and accolades that you have accumulated now since you've been writing?
Well, I sang background for Marvin Sapp, John P. Key. Uh,
And see,
I'm
these are
the
names that we know. We know these names.
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, Marvin Sapp he came to our church, so
Okay.
so we
Oh,
was able to sing background for him.
okay.
And John P. Key, we was on tour when we was in. I was in the chorale, not the concert chorale, but the gospel choir. I was a part of that also,
Hmm.
and we sang background for him when he came to Daytona.
Okay. Bethune Cookman College. Okay. No,
Yeah,
no problem.
BCC
No problem. No problem.
Wildcats.
I won't hold it against you. Okay. So, as you've been doing this, give us some of your favorite artists. Talk to us about who I know inspirationally you are now in the church, but even before the church, who were your artists in the secular world, and now who are your artists in the um, gospel arena?
Well, in the secular world, I love Babyface,
Mhm.
uh, Neo, uh,
Okay.
and people like Mint Condition,
Mm-hmm.
Usher.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Music that we don't have anymore because these kids, I don't know what they listen to, but it numbs my brain. I just can't. I can't listen
you just
to it.
listen to the messages. They're saying something. I listen to all kinds of music.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have that one. Okay. I'll let you have that one because I can't listen to it. But so now that's the secular. In this gospel arena, who's been your number 1, 2, and 3 to go to?
Well, of course, I love Marvin Sapp. I
Okay.
love his,
Yep.
his range. I love the
Mm-hmm.
words. I love, you know, Commission. That's the old school.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. The Winings. I love
Yeah.
James Fortune.
Okay.
That's
Now I know all of these except for one. You said what was the second commission?
yeah, Commission.
I don't know them.
Yeah, just that's your homework. Go look them up.
Okay, I got to
You
do
have
some
homework
homework
assignment.
tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't mean to do that. So, where can you see yourself going now? What's the next big thing for you?
Oh, wow, a lot of things. Just it's just like God. He just really doing his thing. I mean, and I just give him all. I give the credit to him. I last year I won an award. I did a duet with this young lady Tamara L. I wrote a song called "We Need to Pray,"
Okay.
and we won. Uh,
Okay.
in 2017, I was nominated for another award as a male artist of the year for Gospel
Oh.
Choice Award. I won that one. And this year, like I said, God, he's just doing his thing. The song Miracles was
Yeah.
nominated for a Gospel Choice Award. I
Okay.
had my daughter and my sons, they singing on the track with me.
So they're talented as well.
Yes, yes, ma'am. All three of them sing. My daughter, she acts, sings, dances. My son, he started off playing drums. He sings.
Mhm.
He's really good with notes.
How
Uh,
old are they?
He's oldest is 23,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next son, he's 20. Then my daughter's 17.
Oh wow, these are not little babies. These are young adults that are singing and taking after dad. So, do you see yourself one day leaving the teaching field to pursue
Yes,
this full time?
yes.
Okay.
It's happening right now, right in front of my eyes. It's just like I said, God, he's just really doing some major things right now.
Okay. So, I know that you have a fundraiser coming up.
I have a benefit concert coming up. It's
Okay.
June the 17th. And I
Mhm.
think I talked to you about what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to, not trying, but I just want people to donate because the money that I'm raising, I do it every year. I do it. This is my 6th year. I give
Okay.
back to nonprofit organizations, small businesses. And this year I'm
Okay.
doing a homeless shelter, Family Promise of New Rock. And I'm
Okay.
donating portions of the proceeds to them.
Okay.
So, I'm just asking people to make a donation, and I don't know if I sent you the link. They can donate that way.
I have the Zelle up right now. So they can Zelle any proceeds to 770-883-6828, or they can use your Cash App, which is $KTCENT71.
Yes,
So that's KTC Entertainment 71.
yes, yes,
Okay. Oh yeah. So trust me, I will promote that even more. I'll put that in the description box just so that people will be able to reference it really quick. And hopefully, there's somebody watching who can forward this on to someone else, and then they forward it on to someone else, and we generate some money for you. I do know that when we hear gospel, people tend to tune out just a little bit because they want to hear the secular stuff. But what I like that I'm hearing from you is God is putting this in front of you. God is making this happen. And people need to realize this is not us. And I think what's happening in the world right now, and I'm not a preacher, and I need to get off my soapbox, but what's happening in the world right now is that we have taken God out of things.
exactly.
And that's why we are. I don't fall short of opening my Bible every day or my link, my Bible out and reading. I don't fall short of that because I got in a little bit of trouble last year, and guess who I had to turn to?
Yes,
Couldn't turn to man. So I turned to God and said, hey, are you listening? Are you listening? Can you help me out? And so I really do appreciate the fact that you're talking spiritual, and he led you to the spiritual side of things. And secular is fine if it works. But if God is the leading force, and we want everybody to get back there, because our children are wayward right now. They are lost in
Yeah.
education and school. They're lost. We need to get back to that. Now, I have to ask you a question. Can you give us just a little bit?
Oh, yes, no problem. But I want to just piggyback, just talk about what you were saying about the children or whatever, and because
Mhm.
not only, I do music, but, I'm a school teacher and I work with
Right,
kids with behavior problems.
right.
And at first I was just going to do this benefit concert just for the adults to sing and whatever. And
Right.
God, he changed my heart. And he just said, you know what, you need to make this a youth explosion. Have the youth come in, minister, have them sing, have them rap, have them dance,
Okay. Okay.
because we need for them to see something that's inspirational, something that can inspire them. Because it's just so many things that's going on. The situation that happened in Nashville, you know, and we need to see something positive. The kids, they need to see something. They need to do something positive, and that's why God changed that on my heart to make this benefit concert strictly for the youth.
Awesome. That is incredible. I am also an educator by day. So I'm an assistant principal, and what I am trying to do in my community is be a positive influencer. I don't have anything that I have to offer you. I can't sing, I can't dance. So what I do is use my voice. I had breast cancer. I'm a survivor. Last treatment was in 2012, and I don't know if a lot of people know this. Around about March, I started praying and I said, okay, you gave me breast cancer. I beat it. Now, what do you want me to do with this? I say, send me a sign. I said this 2 months straight every day. Send me a sign that you haven't forgotten me down here on this earth, God. I'm playing with you. Send me a sign. I prayed that prayer for 2 months straight, and then I stopped praying and went on with my daily life. That was in March of 2012. In June of 2012, the end of June, I got a call. And to make a long story short, I had a chance to meet Obama, have dinner with former President Barack Obama and Michelle
Wow.
Obama. And then I looked up and said, you funny. Ha ha. I thank you. And I said it was him. It had to be him. How else did I? When they gave me a call, and the lady said, you were so friendly, and we had called thousands upon thousands of people, and we knew you were one of our contest winners just from talking to you, because you're so bubbly and you wanted to just give us all this information about you. So we automatically knew you were one of our winners. I was like, wow.
That's amazing. Nothing
And
but
I
God.
said, one in, he said it again, but God.
But God.
My God, 1 in a million, 1 in a million chance, and that's a lifetime opportunity that I will never erase from my mind. Okay,
Yeah,
never.
that's amazing.
So I know what he can do, just like he can change what happened to 2022 to me. I don't have to ever see that again, and I'm moving forward with life. And I'm ready to listen to you give us a note. I don't care how long this note is; just give it to us.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a little bit of the song that's been nominated,
Okay.
and the name of the song is Miracles.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the verse, not the verse, but the chorus first.
Okay.
And get it right. Get it right. Here we go. Miracles are miracles. Miracles are miracles. Miracles are miracles. So many blessings for me. Miracles are miracles. Miracles are miracles. Miracles are miracles. So many blessings for me. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Watch what he does. He's looking out for us. No need to worry. No need to fret. Depend on the Lord. He haven't failed you yet. Hey, miracles are miracles. Miracles on miracles. Miracles on miracles. So many blessings for me.
Yay! I'm so excited because you just don't understand. When I hear somebody who has talent, I get all excited and cheery because the only thing that I do a lot of is run my mouth. Okay. So what I am just trying to do is take, and I don't want to use the word ordinary, but ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things.
Yes.
Is that okay to say?
It's okay, yes.
Because I think this is what you're doing. Number one is extraordinary. Number one, you're using your God-given talents to do a fundraiser that's promoting children, which right now our children seem so lost in the world, and our parents are helping them to be lost. Because when we make so many excuses for our kids and don't let them be held responsible for their own actions, that's the disservice that we're presenting to the world. That's the disservice we're presenting to our kids. I hear so many excuses all day long.
Yes.
My child didn't do this. My child couldn't have done that. When I saw your child with my own eyes do that, you're telling me that my child didn't do that. I have a problem with that. But you know what? I'm not going to argue with you because in the long run, no amount of consequences that I give your child is going to equate to what your child is going to give you in the future.
Yes.
So,
and that's why, I talk to a lot of parents because, like I said, I'm the behavior specialist. I work with the principal. We work together.
absolutely.
And, like you said, a lot of times the parents, they make so many excuses for the kids. And they like, my kid, he didn't do that. She didn't do that. I can't put, no, that was somebody else. No, you need to pay attention to your kids.
Mm-hmm. take the hinges off the door and go in the room. Because you pay for that house. Take the hinges off the door and go in the room. You pay for that house.
Yes.
See what's going on in there. Well, I'm so excited to hear from you. Listen, is there anything that I can do for you in the future? There's anything that if you want to come back, you have my number. You want to do a live concert right here with your friends or whatever. I will host this thing. We can put up cash out things and say, hey guys, let's just do this. I'm looking to do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have the talents, but I promote the talent. How about that?
You know what? That's a talent right there. Promoting, getting people to the next level. You blessing people to bless other people.
Okay. Well, I'll try it. So if you want to collaborate and do something, I promise you I'll be here in the back door. I don't have a problem. When I was in Port St. Lucie, Florida, I did work with this gentleman. We brought in this artist. She is a gospel artist. Her name is Nicole Mullins. She came out years ago. I don't even know if she's still making music like that, but we had a gospel explosion and she was our lead performing artist, our main event. When I tell you that woman put on a show, that woman put on a show. And I don't mind helping in the backgrounds because I really don't do anything other than run my mouth. So if I can run my mouth and help promote something for you, I'm all game. Okay.
Well, but honestly, what you're saying, what I really need from you is really trying to get these funds for this benefit concert because, these kids, they need something like this. And whenever I do things like this, I do, even if I have to go into my own account.
Okay. So when I leave here, I will post this, and I talk a lot. I do. So I will make a couple of 5-second, 10 seconds, 30-second little clips of myself running my mouth and talking about this explosion, and I post them on my wall. And hopefully I can generate somebody else to share that too. I'll make a little TikTok. My daughter's been, Mommy, you'll make a TikTok? Well, I'll make a TikTok for God, but I ain't doing all that other crazy stuff. So
you can use my song, Miracle.
Okay.
Use the TikTok.
Okay, so I can use the song too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, absolutely. So you gave me the link to Miracles in one of the emails that you sent to me. So I will go on and get Miracles. And I actually listened to it the day that you sent it to me. So I just want to let you know I did listen to it. Okay.
What'd you think about it?
I did think it. I thought it was very nice. It had, like when you was doing the acapella, it sounds a little bit different from when I heard it with the music, but I did like it. I was sitting there bopping my head and I just felt like This is a song that I probably should be talking to my kids about at school. And because they don't have this background. When I even asked a young girl, when the last time you been to church? She said, like, ever? I said, yeah. She was like, never been inside of a church. And that's where we're missing. When we took God out of schools, we allowed the devil to come in. That's the problem.
Yes.
And so I think it was a nice song. And I will play it. I will play it, and I'll play it, and I'll play it again.
I love it.
Okay. And I will tell Gerard Scurry, thank him. Thank you, Gerard, if you're watching, for introducing me to Mr. Devo, because I don't think that this is the last time I'm going to hear from you.
Yeah, so you know what you need? Invite me down there. I'll do a concert down there.
Really?
Yes.
So you're going to make me find a venue, and you're going to make me go out and promote and run my mouth, aren't you?
Well, you know what? That's your gift. God blesses us all with gifts, right? Not only one, but several gifts.
Mr. D, I'm looking at you out the side of my eye because I'm trying to tell you I don't know about that one. You can keep trying, but I don't know about that one. All right, sir. This has been fun. I'm sorry we got started a little bit late, but it's okay. It's all good because you're here, and I see my audience. They're watching. I see the numbers there. So we're going to continue to promote this. We're going to continue to see great things from you. This fundraiser benefit, I pray that it goes off seamlessly, and I'll do whatever I can to promote it, because my thing now is I don't need all the money in the world for me. I need it to go to somebody else, so God will give me my blessings otherwise, okay?
Yes.
All right. So, guys, I want to first thank my amazing guest, Mr. Oscar Devo Hines.
You can leave the Oscar off.
Okay, Mr. Devo Hines. Okay. Also, I want to thank my brother-in-law, Gerard Scurry, for recommending you as a guest. And I want to say to everybody, next week, please join me, same time, same place, for one of God's children, who is Nikki Smith out of Fort Pierce. She's also a gospel musical genius, I want to call you guys. Okay. All right. So April is Random Acts of Kindness Month. Do something nice for someone, or do it for a stranger. It will be well received. And as always, I am looking for ordinary people who do extraordinary things. If you have someone like that, email me at scurry.latasha@gmail.com. And I'm Latasha Scurry, a domesticated diva. Thank you for joining me tonight. God bless. Good night.
Good night. God bless
you. Yes,
all.
sir. All righty.